land is your land. This land is my land. From California to New York Island, from the Redwood Forest to the Gulf Stream waters. This land was made for you and me. Yes, this land was made for you and me.
Hello and welcome into Disconnected's second round coverage of the 2025 Arizona State Championships. I'm Ethan Wellin, joined in the booth by Chris Brophy.
Hey there.
Chris, it's Saturday. We are at Little America for the second round of our MPO lead card.
My goodness, Little America. I got to go out here for the Masters World Championships a couple years ago, and let me tell you, Ethan, this is tough golf. A lot of lava rock, a lot of trees, elevation, probably some wind. We're in for a good time watching disc golf right now.
Really excited. I'm really excited not to be huffing and puffing over these hills. We are sitting in an air-conditioned booth watching our round one leader, Nicholas Duran, start things off.
Ooh, would like to have seen that got through. Nick put an aggressive angle on that disc.
Second up, this is Mitchell Rainey out of Tucson. Mitchell threw an impressive 1017 rated first round. He's a bit of a road warrior since turning pro in 2021. And third up is Codi Wood. Cody's the highest rated player in our field this weekend, and I'm sure he's looking to make a move on moving day. Last up, that's Atticus Abraham out of Maple Valley, Washington. Atticus is living in Flagstaff now, going to NAU, where he plays disc golf on the collegiate team.
Pretty cool. Having a course on campus and all that great disc golf around you, probably hard to study. Maybe he's majoring in disc golf.
That's what I'd be doing if I was living in Flagstaff. Hole 1 in this Little America layout is a 676-foot par 4, so these guys are taking sidearm approaches up to a pretty well-guarded green, surrounded by these big pine trees.
Beautiful green. If I remember correctly, they sometimes put some rope, a little OB behind it, so they want to be careful. You want to get up there, but ooh.
Brutal result to straight behind the tree, yeah.
Don't go too far right. Nick.
Not a single birdie on our lead card, and not a single birdie in the field.
Tough hole.
How scenic is this?
I'll find a lot of water way high in the mountains in Arizona, but you can get wet here.
424 feet across the pond to the green of hole number 2. Pretty forgiving bailout area, short left, right. As long as you rip this one and get some height under it, I don't think you're gonna see a lot of OB in the MPO. As Mitchell just hyzers to the left edge of the green.
Looks like they have a nice carrying wind. High and wide. Is that going to swoop back? Ooh, there's a putt. Oh, man. Bit much. Great line.
Opportunity for Cody. Ouch. Nicholas leaks one. that is going to draw our guys at the top into an early three-way tie.
All right, nice little battle. No birds yet. Expect these guys to warm up. Some opportunities on this course, as hard as it is.
Hole 3, another bruiser, 386-foot par 3 up this tunnel, moving a little bit to the right.
As you can see from the ground, you count on skips, those pine cones. If it's not lava rock, it's the pine cones. A lot of things to stop you on the ground. Low.
Atticus is going to show us some power on the forehand side. He gets pin high, just a little bit right. Might be an opportunity over there. Nicholas, who has shown a good amount of sidearm power, is taking the backhand on this one. Puts it, looks like at the edge of C1.
Tell by that flag that gets pretty windy up there. Things seen better days. Nice, Nicholas.
Yeah, gets his putt on track.
Good bounce back. After winning a handful of junior world championships, he's probably not scared of a little early round bogue. Knows there's plenty of time.
No, I would think not. Hole 4 is another par 4, 642 feet. And another challenging one by scoring spread. Pretty even mix of birdies and pars, around 20% each. Birdies and bogeys, excuse me. Mitchell taking the wide gap into the meadow. Seems like he's setting himself up nicely.
Got a little off the fairway there. Don't know if it hit some stuff. Couldn't quite tell.
Looks like he caught the Guardian there in the center. Had really good angle. Just not wide enough for Codi. Coming down the hill at elevation, perhaps even a bit of a breeze, pushing left to right. So I like this play by Nicholas because he's fading into the wind as he finishes. It just helps you stop the disc, control the speed.
Especially with those downhill sidearms. Hard to tell. If you can't count on the skip, you might get it, you might not. If you get it, you might be 60 long. If you don't, you're 30 short. Tricky to judge. It's a good putt.
Atticus and Codi saving their pars. Nicholas is going to have a tap in birdie to claim another stroke on the card.
What bogue?
Yeah, he really erased that swiftly. Hole 5, a par 3 at 366 feet. Not a really beautiful, well-defined fairway with some rocks waiting here at the front edge of C1. Love to just float it in there high and soft and take those rocks out of play if you can. But at 366, maybe you just take what you can get.
I think there's an OB fence right behind it too, so extra issues. Not too much OB on this course, but looks like it comes into play here. One of those deadly pine cones.
Nicholas just tries to give that a floaty little hyzer run. Atticus.
Attaboy, Atticus.
Great putt to secure the birdie. I took a look back at some of Atticus's previous career results. His best ever round is a 1052 rated opening round at the Cascade Challenge 2024. That was an awesome field, and he backed it up. 2 more great rounds to finish the tournament. He finished in a tie with a couple of folks you might have heard of, Colton Montgomery and Vino Makla.
Oh my goodness.
So that is a spicy tournament.
You're in good company with those guys.
Hole 6, a long uphill par 4. One of the hardest holes on this Mid-America track.
Another one you could tell by the flag that the wind just whips up there. That flag is destroyed on that basket.
That hat is flying off of Nick's head almost every big drive. It's like the Matty-O sunglasses kind of situation.
I played this course, I played in Flagstaff at World Championships. It might have been 2002, way back in the day, with some fat dreads like Nicholas. And let me tell you, hats fly off up there. It's just a thing. Hard to secure it too tight with those dreads. Got a fitted cap too. Maybe it doesn't quite fit, so extra problems.
We've devolved into wardrobe critique as these guys. Oh, brutal kick by Mitchell. Looks like it stays in bounds though.
Oh, he almost caught it. Not the tree.
So here's my theory on these big, long uphill par 4s and par 5s, Chris. It's football season, and my football analogy, they say this all the time on the NBC broadcast, is to stay on schedule in the early downs, you know. Just take a little conservative running play, 3-4 yards up the middle, something that'll give you 2 good opportunities to make that first down. And I like on a big hole like this, where the odds of birdie are, let's be honest, pretty slim, getting yourself something that's in play, picking the big gap. You can pretty much navigate the whole hole with that logic of just choosing the thing that'll give you another 300 feet. Really low risk of getting knocked down early. And if you can get yourself a look for a birdie, that's kind of a bonus.
I like your analogy and agree. Can't take those early tree pings on a hole like this. Get eaten up.
Testy little par putts up into this elevated basket. Hole 6 average 0.53 strokes over par, no birdies in the open field. I would contend that this is a par 5.
Yep. That falls into that know thyself category. Take that 3-4 yard running play up the middle, and
I'm a 3-4 yards up the middle kind of guy.
smart. Long game, disc golf.
Hole 7, a little change of pace, 350-foot par 3.
Remember this being reachable. A couple options. You go forehand, you can go backhand. You want to beat that little fat tree thing behind the target. That can give you a tough putt. Just a little straight at it route. A couple ways to attack this one. Might be a tough putt right there though. Don't want to be short left.
Nicholas, coming off the bogey, would like to repeat his bounce back stat from early in the round.
Oh, look at this play, a little inside out. Not quite enough.
Looks like the putts are really blocked from that short left side.
And he got past the blocker. And a nice putt.
Once again, responding to the bogey with a quick birdie to show the chasers it's not going to be easy.
Brought us a racer.
Inch low for Cody. A nice putt by Atticus. Claim a good birdie and get his round under par.
So many trees and not being able to predict every skip. You need some emotional control to be able to shake off some adversity. It's just going to happen. It's not the same as playing in a flat grass course where you can kind of control more. There's going to be chaos out here, so proud of Nicholas seeing these bounce back birds. Comes with experience.
Hole 8 at 557 feet. This is a shorter par 4 and very scoreable. After those first 6 holes, which average almost a full stroke over par in total for the field, the rest of the course plays 2 1/4 under. So you can survive those first 6 holes, as our lead card has done, and then turn on the jets as you play your way through 8 to 18. That is the secret to a low score.
Remember playing this hole, a couple crucial things. You got to get out that gap and then try to get over these short little pines because they can really catch you up.
Oh yeah. It's like a scale model of Maple Hill. Some little Christmas trees. New little random variants on the second shot.
When you get caught in those, the next thing you know, you have some downhill, you get a little wind, you can't really control the skip, you can't necessarily, predict that you're going to park it and have that easy cleanup putt. So getting off the tee's helpful here, for sure.
Looks like we're going to have a few tester putts.
Let's go! Let's go!
Test aced.
Mitchell makes one from downtown.
Stand. Nice little dance on the rail. Good job, Nick.
Cleanup putt for Cody. So we move to the 9th. Another short par 4. Turn around and go back up the hill a little bit. But at 571 feet, a good blast off the tee. Give you a scoring opportunity once again.
It's uphill, but looks like a bit of a right to left wind, so that might help them carry it if they can get the gap and let the wind get under the belly of the disc and carry it over there.
Like, I think if
Looks like Atticus just needs a little extra height.
Yeah, you can see getting caught in these little pines, man. Grabbed his backswing there. It's tough.
A birdie opportunity for Nicholas. The nose angle just gets away from Mitchell. Looks like the wind really picked up. Like he was suddenly throwing into a 40-mile-an-hour headwind.
Like it felt backwards. Nick gives himself a tailwind putt. Capitalizes.
Well done. Okay, we're halfway. Nicholas and Cody hanging strong at the top of the leaderboard. Our entire lead card is still in the hunt here.
A lot of golf left. This is a tricky hole. Weird finish. You either have to do a funky turnover or do a sidearm. Decent chance it's gonna roll away. See how these guys attack it. A little tight. Easy to go long on this hole.
Yeah, as the ground is falling away from you.
And if you get caught short on that high side, it's a tricky upshot back down to it. Hard to get it to stop.
You said you played here in 2002, Chris?
I think I should have done better research. I want to say that's when the World Championships was in Flagstaff.
Is that in the Champion and Star Plastic era? Because it sure seems like these boulders would chew the crap out of a mid-grade plastic frisbee.
Yes, luckily we were just barely in the Champion era. I believe those first came out in 2000.
Okay.
So we had some discs. They might have been called Special Edition at the time. I remember early Star, some Special Edition Eagles. That now is called Star Plastic. Thanks for asking.
A little trip down memory lane here on the 10th hole.
Yeah, you can imagine going through there with DX and your bag's completely different by the end of the round.
Yeah, a couple that are flippy and a couple that are in multiple pieces.
And if I'm wrong on that year, hopefully we'll hear about it in the comments.
I'm sure. Hole 11, we've got a 553-foot par 4.
This was a tough one as well. Landing spot's crucial. Got to get to the right spot, or the upshot's real tough.
Nice.
Want to get out and left. Oof, that's a good one.
Nicholas coming off bogey. Each previous bogey he's responded with birdie on the next hole, but he's going to have his work cut out for him on this one. Really nice second shot by Mitchell. Wow. Cody. Looks like C2. Wow.
Nice touch. Been seeing that all weekend from Nicholas. Great upshots.
Atticus with a really well positioned drive. Makes the upshot simple. Nice birdie. Cody to save his par. Nicholas maintains that two-stroke separation, but this card is still really tight, really bunched up. A couple of 2 under, 1 under scores around. As we turn to the 12th, par 3 at 313 feet. I think this is one of the softer, more birdieable holes on this layout.
Oh, Gibby's in the trees when the wind's blowing, but they definitely want this one.
What?
Everybody's just swinging the same hyzer, coming in through the side door. I missed that one guardian tree in the corner.
Great shot.
Set yourself up inside the circle, as Nick does perfectly.
There you go. There you
A little high bit in for Cody into that testy headwind. And that's going to be all birdies for our lead card.
Let's go.
Jomez Pro will donate to charity. We'll send them a note.
This hole. It's nice when you can rip on. Got that big gap and there's space to sort of pull it left to right. Let it ride the wind. I think the prevailing wind is left to right, if I'm not mistaken. Let it fly.
I don't mind. Just keep eyes on that. It gets weird. It's weird.
Didn't turn it over.
Plenty of distance, not really on line, but it seems like this fairway will forgive you for that.
Looks like nothing really wants to stay straight. Might be wrong about that left to right wind. And Nick catches the hat. That's what we wanted to see.
What is that?
Everybody bailing uphill to the left and setting up these little downhill approaches with a two speed or a 3-speed or something like that.
I did get a call in from the producer. I was wrong. Flagstaff World Championships was in 2003. Off a year.
Well, we definitely had the fancy plastic then.
We did. Barry Schultz put it to good use. Took it down.
That Barry Schultz beast would be an excellent choice here at elevation in Flagstaff. Nice straight driver.
Beasts, as leopards, all about those straight finishing discs. It's not discs that you can get to fly straight. What can you get to finish straight? Really crucial in the mountains. So I became a Sidewinder fan after playing again here. A couple decades later.
Bit of a disappointing result for our card there on the 13th. Nicholas is able to get the birdie and extend his lead. One of the easier holes on the course, and I expect to see more birdies. 14th is a par 3, 341 feet.
These guys are going to want to get back on track. Hold it.
Almost taking out the camera operator. Atticus is going to play sidearm. Approach to the green from the other side. And Codi is going to follow. Looks just a little turned out of the hand, and the wind is pushing that way, so it just rides over. But a good result.
Yanked out of the hand. Nick continues with his dead straight laser putts. Great way to play in the wind.
That's nice birdie by Atticus as well. And that climbs him up into solo second. Great golf by the young man from NAU. 15th, a par 3 at 392 feet. Playing down the hill. Lots of open airspace on the left, so I'm guessing we're going to see some sidearms here from those that have the power for it.
Just enough kind of shoulder high shrubbery around the target to make some of the putts tough. That one should work.
Mitchell's going to try and force this over. So hard to throw that shot at altitude. And the same for Codi. If your angle and spin control isn't just perfect, those discs are going to want to hyzer out before they find the ground.
And you can't blame him at, almost 400 feet. That's kind of a big forehand for a lot of people.
Certainly is.
Nick's always had a good sidearm throw and a good putt.
His fourth consecutive birdie there. Really beginning to assert some control over this field as he looks to establish his position going into tomorrow's final round.
Ooh, hang on. Hang on.
Nice birdie, Atticus. Couple big holes here at Little America to finish. 16 is a par 4 over 800 feet. Stay on schedule, Chris.
I was just about to say, 3-4 yards up the middle. Make sure you can get yourself a second shot at it. And the hat catch. Let's go, Nick. Dead straight.
Oh my god.
Middle linebacker's coming up on him.
Yeah, it seemed like the wind just decided he was going to hit that one. The disc is elevatoring up and down. A lot of challenging run-ups also when you're trying to make these long second shots on a par 4.
Yeah, and it's hard to see some of those little lava rocks buried under the dirt too. It's tough footing out there. Feet are sore by the end of this round. And yeah, tough to just run up, plant, and go. There's always something in your way.
It's like good progress for Nick, good progress for Codi.
Nice and smooth. Ooh, almost. Nick with good speed control again. Himself a stress-free putt.
I think pretty much what you'd expect on a 850-foot par 4. A lot of pars in the open division. Only 3 birdies in the field today. Clayton Herbster? Clayton, I hope I got that right for you. Colin Romig and Sean Tapley. Those are good birdies. It's a long hole. #17, a short par 3, 318 feet, but playing over par by scoring average. I think that's because of this tight right to left shape. It's going to force our players to, no, excuse me, we're just going to go straight. Okay.
Easier to aim a straight line than a curved line, if you can do it. Nick has a lot of experience playing up in these Arizona mountains, too. Nice shot.
Yeah, Mitchell sets himself up. Cody is going to play what I thought was the fairway.
Got the distance right.
Nice technical gap shot by Atticus.
Ooh. Gave it a chance.
Feels like that putter for Cody has just never quite gotten in the groove over these first 2 rounds. He's played himself into contention by minimizing the damage. Only 1 bogey, I think, through these first 2 rounds. We're going to need to find that electric putt in round 3 if he's going to make up 5 strokes on Nicholas Duran.
Well, it's hard to get comfortable if the wind's in the teens or maybe gusts in the 20s. It's just unnerving. Really pays to make sure you're landing on the side of the target that you want to be on. A lot of people want to give themselves a short tail and putt, maybe even a left to right, but want to avoid some of those headwinds and tough right to lefts.
We come to the 18th at Little America, par 5 in this layout, 1,033 feet. Playing up the hill at the end. Absolute voyage of a disc golf hole.
Mitchell bombs it out that gap, and once again, your football analogy, you cannot afford to not get off the tee here. It's the hole's so long, you need to be able to bite some stuff off. Beast of a hole.
And these guys are tired. I mean, this is a hike of a course as well.
And as we said, just even the footing, every throw is sort of beating up your feet and your lower legs. Nothing smooth.
Oh God. Oh God. This might be alright.
And at pretty high altitude, so beating up your lungs.
Atticus trying to maintain balance. Looks like he ricocheted into a difficult position. Big recovery shot there. Slight pull by Mitchell. It's tough. That disc had a lot of flight left in it. Now I'm dropping into a really difficult spot. Maybe just a case of trying to do a little bit too much over the course of those last couple shots.
Yeah, 1,000-foot hole, you start clacking away. Easy to turn it into a 7, and there's a beautiful upshot.
That is an absolute statement birdie by our leader to cap off a smooth round of golf in round 2.
Seen 2 days of that from Nicholas. There's another beautiful up of just keeping the approach shot close, using nose control, speed control. Not needing big skips, just playing that subtle helix, landing it soft by the target. Not needing to hit a bunch of 40-footers to save par, just a lot of tap-ins like that. So, great way to play a long course like this.
As we close out round 2, we'll take a look at our leaderboard. The hot round belongs once again to Nicholas Duran. Sits at 15 under through 2 rounds. He'll be joined tomorrow by Atticus, Cody, and Jeremy Herr on the lead card. For Disconnected, I'm Ethan Wellin. This is Chris Brophy. Join us for round 3.
See ya.